Welcome back to the Magnusson Classic, day 3. A couple of little technical problems, but we've managed to sort that. Obviously, we are out in different locations. We've only got a mobile setup here. It's not the big production, but this is the Magnusson Classic. We are challenged with elements. We're challenged with the conditions that we have, and you make this competition as tough as possible for these 15 athletes.
Yeah, people should not expect this to be like the perfect live stream as they get in the indoor shows. We're doing the best we can, but we have to be mobile with what we have, and hopefully it comes across well enough.
Well, I hope you guys can see and hear us perfectly well back home. We're starting off today with the hoist arm-over-arm lift, hand over hand. Different people call it different things, but it's a challenging event. Tell us about this first event of day 3, Magnus.
Well, I did this first time last year. We had a big earth digger, and we pull hand over hand or arm over arm, a weight that goes into the air. And last year we did this first time, and it came out a little bit too light. So I added 40 kilos to it now, which should challenge the guys enough.
I think so, though. They're looking cold and ready to go out there. So do you want to introduce our first athlete to take on this impressive-looking hand over hand?
So, here we go. First athlete, Magnusson.
Pálmi Gudfinnsson from Iceland. He's had an up and down competition. Big step up in standard for this young man. Now tell us, Magnus, what does it take to be good at an event like this? Something I know you were very, very good at back in the day. Tell people back home the type of athlete, the build, and what they need to do to get a good result on this one.
The thing is, especially with the taller guys, they'll try to take the long pulls. When it's really, really heavy, it does not work. Every time you take a long pull and you go back to grab the rope, goes back. There's no stopper on this. We just, it's everything is in your hands. You gotta have a strong grip.
Grip strength and shorter pulls then are better on this one rather than like the vehicle type arm over arms where you almost use that momentum to keep it going.
Yeah, there's no momentum. This one fights against you. It just makes it way harder.
Yeah, and there's no like ratchet system either where sometimes you see this event and as they pull up, it gets stuck and then they can kind of let go and it stays there. This time, if they let go of that rope, it comes crashing down to the floor. So unfortunately for Pálmi, he didn't manage to score anything on this one.
Next athlete, Magnusson.
Now, Ivers hasn't had the competition he would like so far, but one thing he was telling me is today he's tired. So I think that's a good sign that we could see some good results from the Latvian.
I saw him yawning, walking up to that. So he's going to go for it.
Let's see how he does. You can see straight away, you mentioned how it kind of comes straight back down as they re-grab. But Ivers is going well here.
Yeah, not going fast. That's the thing. Just keep going, keep at it, keep fighting it. Get to the next phase. Get to the next phase.
It's all about not. Oh, see there, he was going well, and then suddenly, if you let go of that rope, that weight, gravity works, and it comes crashing down.
He did pretty good, though. He did pretty good. He was dreading this. He was warming up, and he was like, oh, he was not feeling it. But that's what I'm saying, like when he warmed up. It's different when you're warming up than when you step up to the plate. He did good.
Yeah, we'll try and find out his result. Glamorous score is coming over now.
10.77.
1 meter 10.77 for Ivers Schmuckstellis.
Next athlete, Shane Flowers, UK. People were online asking why I don't talk to the microphone that I'm holding all the time, because that's the PA system here for around here. So that's why Lars is holding this microphone for me.
Yeah, we've got a lot of things to deal with, and if you see me shoving this in Magnus or the athletes' faces, you have to get it really close to the mic to sound good. So I'm not trying to scare anyone off with it. It's just to make sure the sound is good. And this is looking good from Shane Flowers. He's about halfway, maybe just shy. I know he's a little nervous about this event, especially with his bicep, but this is good. He's just kind of stuck in that middle phase at the moment. He knows he cannot let go. Grip strength so vital with this Magnus.
Oh, yes, it is. He's still fighting it. This is amazing how he's still holding on to it. I don't think he's going to go any further, though.
He's had about 10, 15 seconds. We've just been stuck in the same position, and eventually the grip just gives out. You've really made this much tougher. I know last year you were disappointed that so many finished so quickly. This year, so far, 3 athletes have been no finishers. Does this please you?
Heavy.
It does. You know, last year everybody finished it. And that was not what I wanted. I'm still thinking some people will finish it, but it's going to be hard.
2 meters took Shane 17 seconds. That was the second marker that we have on the rope.
Next athlete we have Christian Sindri Nielsson, Iceland.
I know Christian's been worried about this one. Grip strength, not his best event, and obviously one of the shorter athletes as well, but he is powerful, and if he can just hold on to that rope and get himself a meter or two, he'll be very pleased. You can see the power in the legs isn't a problem. He can get the weight moving. It's then as you have to re-grip, to have the confidence to let go with one hand and still hold on, you've got to be so confident in your grip strength.
Yeah, you know, this is testing the grip to the max. That's for sure.
And we've already had 2 events where grip has been tested in this contest so far. So day 3, the athletes are feeling it.
So next athlete we have Nicholas, Georgia.
So Nicholas, again, powerful first pull. It's now where you've got to hold on, and this looks good. Strong grip, good pulls.
He's looking good so far. Only the thing is, grip gets tired. He's doing this like hand over hand. See that?
That's impressive. He is looking really good. I think he's across the 2 meter mark, well across that. Can he get to the 3? I don't know about you. I don't know if your eyesight's better than mine or not. I can't see the markers from where we stood. But he's similar distance to where Shane Flowers was. And I think he's stuck there. He's let go of the rope. So a good, solid performance there. But yes, this is proving to be extremely challenging.
It is. You know, I still believe somebody will finish it.
We've got some very strong men still to come, that's for sure. So yeah, 2 meters in 15.95 seconds. That, I believe, goes into first place.
This is Latvia.
Did this first pull and he's thinking, no, I don't want any of this.
He was not feeling it.
It's hard when you get deep into a competition and you're not challenging for those top spots. Sometimes when an event feels challenging, you just think, okay, I'm done. But we've got a man coming up that loves to perform. I will let Magnus introduce.
Nana. He comes from Ghana.
Evans Nana from Ghana. You love that one. Here we go. Evans Nana starting well. Yes, this is good from Evans Nana. Very fast in this first phase of this arm over arm. The grip strength holding out at the moment. Now he's got to work. This is oh, the hands just slip. I don't think you can do that. It was worth the try. He was making good use of the helpers there, trying to think that we didn't see him slip off the rope, but very, very quick, and I think he may have put himself into first place.
It looked really good. It was powerful pulls.
Everyone loves that man as well. We don't have the biggest crowd here this morning. It's absolutely freezing, windy as well. But the people that have come down are supporting these athletes. First, yep. So 2 meters in 10.4 seconds puts Evans Nana into the lead.
Rongo Keane, New Zealand.
See how Rongo does on this arm over arm hoist.
trying to be really careful, not leaning too much forward. Seems to get kind of stuck there.
This is the problem. If you almost just get stuck, don't you? And you're panicking. You don't want to let go because you know it's going to come crashing down.
The first thing you do is with this, you got to lean a bit back when it's that heavy. Instead of if you go forward and you get stuck there.
So that's the end of Rongo's attempt. Challenging first event of day number 3. I'm looking forward to the deadlift and the log lift later. We got the very special looking Magnus von Magnusson and Jean-Paul Sigmarsson logs that we could see lifted later today. But event 1 of day 3 is extremely challenging so far.
Andrew Burton, USA.
I was watching Andrew warm up on this. He looked very good. He's got an exceptional grip. We saw that in day 1 on the Hercules hold. And this is looking good. Can he get ahead of everyone else? This seems to be the best attempt we've seen so far. Magnus, that grip strength's really helping him here.
Oh, he's almost there. He's looking good. Let's hope he finish it.
So close, come on.
Yeah.
He's done it. The first man to finish this event, Andrew Burton. He's been a revelation in this contest, consistently picking up big points. And that's a magical performance there. He's going to be happy.
He proved it can be done.
It was cold.
That's what you wanted.
The rope's very slick. You just had to keep on it.
So our first finisher, and he completes the distance in 30.2 seconds. Andrew Burton from the USA, the world's strongest firefighter.
So it's been a hell of a trip in Iceland. Whew.
I want to point out that Andrew cut his finger badly yesterday as well.
So next one up, Wesley Derwinski, Canada.
Wesley has been super impressive all weekend.
He's got a decent grip. Let's see if it holds out. See that? He's not leaning too much forward. He's leaning back with it.
Locking it in with each pull as well. This is looking good. He is bringing it down a little bit, but the grip is holding strong. Now this is where he's got to work. This is really good from the Canadian.
Getting close to it, but he's getting tired as well.
And that grip strength hold out is fatiguing. He's so close now to the finish. One more pull perhaps. Oh, it's just slipping through his hands a little. Come on, Wesley. How painful will his hands be at the end there?
The thing is, I don't think you feel the pain. Your hands start getting numb. That's the basic thing. They start getting numb, and you stop. You can't really squeeze that rope anymore.
The cold makes it worse as well. That numbness just intensifies.
It doesn't make it any better.
Five meters in 31.99 seconds. That will put Wesley into second place.
Tristan Hoyt, Canada.
Tristan, this is an event he wants to score big points. And look at this, he's not even leaning back, just using that arm and hand strength. And he's flying through the first half of this arm over arm. That's all arm power, Magnus.
Pretty much, he's just going short pulls. He wants to finish it. Now he stopped. Oh.
So close. Yes, I think he's got one more pull. Oh. Thought he was there. Oh, that was so close to finishing.
That was so close, but you know, the longer you, if you take the long, if you slow, it takes you a long time. It just gets really hard, and finally you can't grip it anymore. I think that's about the perfect test of strength.
Yes. Yeah, it's definitely a very challenging test. Second place there for Tristan Hoth. Andrew Burton still in the lead. Who do we have next? New Zealand's strongest man, Tiano Fauapui. He looks well built for an arm-over-arm event. Long, tall, athletic levers. But as we've seen, the grip strength's vital in this particular arm-over-arm. He's going well. Not quite as quick as some of the others, but steady and still moving.
He's still moving it. He's getting slower though. He's starting to fight it more.
He's been really impressive in this contest. You know, maybe not one of the bigger names, but he's solidly performed. Other than, I think, one poor result, every event he's scored big points on. And he's certainly in the mix. Come on, T. It's just that grip has gone. Once that grip goes, there's nothing.
He was looking at that next mark. Oh, I want to get that, I want to get that. But now he was stuck.
Still did well there. We'll see what his official result was. He's once again putting some points on the board, keeping himself in the chase. Four meters puts him into fourth place so far.
Next up, Sigurdsson, Canada.
Right, you ready?
Come on, Tyler. Oh. Tyler choosing to use the gloves there. Do you think that was a mistake, or would that be something you would do, Magnus?
I don't think they helped. I don't think anything helps.
I'm going to try and ask you tips, and in the end, it doesn't matter. You just got to be tough.
Go. Okay, we ready?
Another athlete that's doing exceptionally well in this contest. Lithuanian's strongest man, Audris Jukabaitis. Very athletic, works hard, really tough competitor. Not the biggest in terms of musculature, but he gives everything on every single event. And you can see that here, that effort that he's putting in, refusing to let go of that rope. The hands are going to be screaming at him at this point. He's still fighting. How much more has he got? That's it.
That's it. Still did good. That's still good. You know, you do good if you get through the first mark.
Yeah, I'm stood here thinking if I could get one mark, I'd be absolutely over the moon. These guys are getting 2, 3, or 4 and managing to finish it. Super impressive.
Both of us had pretty good grips, so we should be okay on this.
We had good grips.
We used to be good at this.
Okay, so 5th place there for Audris. I think he'll be happy with that. Current leader is up next.
Next up, Mateusz Kielikowski, Poland.
So Mateusz, I was talking to him before this event, he knows how important a win is on this event. He's got the chasing pack, and with the deadlift to come next, he is nervous still. Even though he's got a 7.5 point lead, he wants to try and extend that. So he really wants to win this event.
Yeah, he wants more points in the lead. He knows he's going to lose some points in the deadlift. We don't know how much yet. He's not a bad deadlifter, so we'll see how it goes.
So he's just put some powder on the mat just to help the sliding as he pulls back and forward. Something you ever did, Magnus?
No.
I have seen Mateusz do some very impressive arm over arms before. Different setups to this one, but he's starting well here. The important thing is holding on to that rope. He does not want to let the grip go. He's moving well.
He's got it moving pretty fast. Slowing down there a little bit.
This is not where he wants to be. A couple of guys are ahead of this. He's got an interesting grip on the rope. He's fighting still, but he's come to that point where he just seems stuck. And anytime we've seen any of the other athletes get to a point where they're stuck, it just ends up burning your hands out. That is it for the Polishman.
Yeah, he was looking good in the beginning, but it depends on how tired, how your grip gets, how fast.
Difficult. Well, this was clearly a very grip-dominant arm over arm. Andrew Burton, fantastic, gets another win in this contest. This boy is doing exceptionally well. Another find that you've got invited to this competition, and another potential superstar for the future.
Oh, Andrew is looking phenomenal, good. And I didn't know much about him, so I'm really impressed by him, man.
Idiot.
Glad to hear it.
Shit.
So we've got the overall results here. So Andrew Burton takes the win there, 15 points for the American. Then we've got two Canadians, Tristan Hoth and Wesley Dewinski. Followed by Mateusz Kieliszkowski, ended up fourth there, so not a disaster for the Polishman. Tiano Farapoi from New Zealand doing exceptionally well, and also Andras Jokubits from Lithuania. Evans Nana taking 7th place. He will be pleased to get some points on the board. The Icelanders struggling with that one, Magnus.
You know, they probably were unhappy with me making it that happy, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. That's what it's all about. You're not a man to pick size. You just like the competition to be tough. And so far, that leaves us with Mateusz Kieliszkowski in first place overall on 92 points. I think Tristan Hoth is still in second place on 86.5. And Andrew Burton is closing that gap. He's on 83.5 points. That rounds out the podium so far. 2 events to go. Very quickly, tell us what the next 2 events are for day number 3.
Well, next up will be the deadlift, the rising weight deadlift. So every rep gets heavier. We add 20 kilos in every rep. So lift until you can't lift anymore. And then the final event is the log medley. This is a giant log medley.
The giant log medley, the deadlift, they are up next. Make sure you guys are back shortly for the final 2 events of the Magnus Magnusson Classic 2024.
From struggle to strength, Beast Form fuels by fight.
Strength isn't given, it's earned. At Tough Wraps, we know what it takes to push past limits. Every product we make is built for those who refuse to settle. Wrist wraps, lifting belts, knee sleeves, designed with precision, trusted by the toughest. From the gym to the platform, Tough Wraps delivers unmatched quality and performance. Because when you train with the best, you become your best. Tough Wraps. Gear up. Go beyond. Visit toughwraps.com. Premium fitness and strength gear.
Ready when you guys are to camera. Ready, gents? Rock and roll, baby.
Event number 8 of the Magnus Magnusson Classic is the 14-inch deadlift this time. Yeah, 14-inch deadlift. And it's like a deadlift ladder. So the athletes are going to start with 300 kilos, 660 pounds, and we jump up 20 kilos each lift. Every rep, yeah. So it's not like a max, it's just you stay attached to the bar, 20 kilos gets added, and you've got to try and keep pulling. The best lift we've ever seen, I was told earlier, is 415 kilos on this many years ago.
On this has the max, but after that, when we had the Giants Live here in Grindavik, which is now almost disappeared by the volcano now, but he pulled just like this, started at 300, kept going, he pulled 400, and Mark Felix pulled 380.
So if we can see these guys getting up to around the 360 mark today, that's going to be impressive. 380, we get really excited. 400, we're going to blow the roof off this place. It's deep into the competition now. Event number 8, the athletes are feeling it. Let's get going. So guys, we're going to be starting with 300 kilos. And our first athlete will be out very, very soon.
So first athlete, Didzis Daris, Latvia.
So Didzis wasn't a fan of the arm over arm. However, deadlifting, this is much more his thing. Very strong man. Some big numbers in powerlifting movements. It's a variation of a deadlift. So 14-inch deadlift, a little bit higher, harder to get that leg drive in, I should imagine, Magnus.
Yes, it's hard to get a leg drive in. I like this height. It's tough, and but it's higher than like a normal deadlift. It's a strongman deadlift.
It's a strongman deadlift. Here we go. Well, let's see how Didzis takes on this strongman deadlift variation. 300 kilos, our starting weight. Easy first lift. Now the...
Shift that way. Okay, no, you good there, you good there, you good there.
320, no problem. Another 20 kilos added to the bar.
340.
Good pull. Starting to get a little bit more challenging. I think this 360 will be good. He looks like a powerful deadlifter. I think this is possible. This is going to be a big lift now. He's having to work hard. Smooth. Pulls it all the way, no problem.
That was a good lift. Now another 20 kilos. That's the question.
380 kilos. Did this off the floor. Those Wow, big pull there from Dizzy Zarens. 380 goes up. 400 kilos on the bar now. 880 pounds. This is a massive weight at this point in this competition.
380 was really impressive. That is a massive weight to do when you do a ladder like that.
So our first athlete really setting the mark for the guys to come next. 380 kilos. 380 kilos. That's going to be tough to beat.
He's setting the mark for everybody else. You know, he came in here unhappy with his armor arm pull, and he was out for vengeance in this one. He wanted to do well.
Yeah, no, as we said, I mean, we were talking about 360 being a good weight beforehand. 380 kilos, we expect that to be up there with the best of the best in this one.
Now, if you guys don't understand what's happening, I'm going to explain it. The starting weight is 300, and then we add 20 kilos in every rep.
Next stop, let's have you.
So this is just finished with 380 kilos.
Ready for another? Next up, whoever you are.
Next up, Paul McGuffinsson, Iceland.
So our next athlete, Palmi Gudfinnsson from Iceland. 380 kilos is the target to beat. It's a big challenge. We're going to start with 300 kilos. Rep number 1. Magnus, how much challenging are these boxes? Watching the last few guys, it seems that the weight starts to shake around.
Well, there comes a little flex on the bar. It shakes a little bit, but otherwise they're pretty well balanced.
Palmi, no problem with 320. Loaders add in another 10 kilos each side. This will be 340 kilos. Close to that. It's doable, but he's leaving it there. I think lacking a little bit of fight at the moment. He's obviously first time at this level of competition. It is a real step up. And sometimes when it's not going your way, you get a bit dejected. I think he's capable of that. Watching that there, it was so close to getting over the knees.
I think he could have pulled that. But again, you know, this ain't the perfect conditions.
Absolutely.
Next up is Tyler Sigurdsson, Canada.
Tyler going in the socks to be as low down as possible.
Coming back, please come back quickly.
Easy first rep for Tyler. So the 300 is not a problem. 320. Good rep. He takes all the slack out of the bar before he pulls and then finishes each rep strong. 340 goes up.
And he's still trying to go. He's going to go for the 360. That's going to be a challenge.
Come on, Tyler. Oh. So 340 kilos will be the best for Tyler Sigurdsson. Our next athlete coming out, Christian Nielsen from Iceland.
Next athlete, Christian Nielsen, Iceland.
Christian going for the leggings there to try and keep those legs as smooth as possible, reduce the friction. Smart choice.
It is. You know, if you don't have any friction on the legs, the better. And he's got thick thighs, so he needs the friction there.
He's very thick-built man, very powerful. 300 kilos for Christian, first rep. .320 in there now. Needs to really drive hard. Use those big, powerful legs. Got to get it over those knees. If he gets it over the knees, he's in a nice position then, but just struggling to break that weight off the floor.
Well, you know, he could do better, but he tore a hamstring, and it's been affecting his deadlift ever since.
Yeah, you can see that there. Gets the first rep at 300 kilos. Will be the best for Christian today.
Who's next? Rongo. Rongo. Are you scared of the cold, Rongo?
Next athlete from New Zealand, the warrior, Rongo.
Is he scared of the cold? This man is scared of nothing when it comes to weather conditions. Look at the man. Former champion here at the Magnusson Classic, Rongo Keane. He is one crazy man. But let's see if that craziness helps him when it comes to the deadlift.
He's looking good with that.
Magnus has just stood here laughing. There's nothing he can say. But an easy 320. We move up to 340 kilos. Good pull by Rongo. Now this 360, this is where the big points come. Can he get it over the knees? Come on, Rongo, one more effort. He's... just too much. 340 kilos will be the best lift for Rongo. Did this with that 380, it just came out of nowhere. He's not had the best competition, but that's going to be some big points, we think, so far.
Well, you know, he's picking up some point. He's demanding himself a little better. You know, he is a strong man. You know, things have not gone all that good for him in a lot of the events, but here he shined.
Absolutely. Ivers Schmaukstelis. 300 kilos was no problem. 320 goes up even easier. Ivers Schmaukstelis. Yes, he's still looking strong on the 340 kilos. Loaders add the weight. We're up to 360, closing in on 800 pounds. And still goes up well. The crowd want to see one more rep. Come on, Ivers. He doesn't have it in him, but 360, I think Ivers is going to be happy.
360 is still a good number on that. It really is. You know, like I said, in a single lift, the record is 415. Used to be 410 for many, many years until Hafþór broke it, took it away from me.
So you used to have the record on this one. This is the Magnus bar. And yeah, I mean, Hafþór is an extremely strong man, but he wasn't a four-time winner of World's Strongest Man.
No, you know, I thought he would come and go get more, but you know, so happy with one. I was not.
I would have been happy with one, but hey, I couldn't even get that. Anyway, this is a good deadlifter we've got up now, Shane Flowers. Look at this looks powerful. And Shane is looking really strong. Every rep going up easy. Come on, Shane. Yes. Come on, Shane. This is 400. Come on. Come on, Shane. Okay, 380 kilos is the best lift for Shane. But it's today's record, as Colin Bryce just pointed out. Joint record. But he was very close there to that 400. That was, I mean, Shane is a great deadlifter. That's a good performance once again from the Englishman.
I actually thought he was going to get it. I seriously thought he was going to get it. But it was close.
He was very, very close. And yeah, I kind of thought the same. I thought we were going to see the 400 go up from Shane, but the energy levels dip very, very quickly. You know, it takes a lot of effort to pull that 360 and that 380. I think fresh 400 would not have been a problem. A young Georgian. Deadlifting is something he's been able to prepare on well. He's a good, solid deadlifter. Some of these events have been very new and challenging for him this weekend, but let's see how his deadlift looks.
Oh. So far it looks good.
300 was very easy. 320, no problem at all. And we go into 340 kilos already.
Wow, they saved it.
Did very well to save that 340. 360 on there now. You can see the raw power in this young man. Pulling a little bit too much maybe on the back. Putting all that strain straight on there. But we did say at the start, it is a hard deadlift to engage the legs.
It has a kind of a wild style, and it can punish you. If you go a little bit off, it'll punish you, it'll throw you off.
Here we go, the real Evans Nana coming up for the deadlift. Evans, an exciting athlete, such a crowd favorite.
Next up, Evans Nana.
Referee just giving him the last few commands, reminding him to listen. Evans gets himself strapped in, knows what the target is to be. He'll be looking at 380. He wants to really get some points on this deadlift. Deadlift's been improving over the last year. Easy first pull with 300 kilos. 320 goes up very easily. 340. Evans is looking strong, Magnus.
He's looking good. Oh, that's
360 was easy. Now he got 380 kilos on the bar. Come on, Evans. Yes! Come on! 380 kilos for Evans Nana. I think 400 is going to be a little much. They have loaded it. He's got time to try.
He's got the mental attitude for it, that's for sure. But I don't think there's anything left to pull that.
Really good effort there from Evans Nana. 380 kilos. Puts him into tied first place. It's going to take a monumental effort to pull that 400 if anyone wants to take first place for their own.
Next up, Aldous Jokubaitis, Lithuania. Any Lithuanians here?
Easy lift there for our Lithuanian Audrus. 320 goes up. This man's very impressive. He's just doesn't look the biggest and strongest man out there, but he is powerful.
Yes, he did really well when I hired him over this summer, and to earn his spot to come here.
Is that 360 we just pulled? 380 kilos then. Oh. Probably going to try one more time. Again, another good effort from the Lithuanian man. 360 kilos.
360 is still a good effort. Good number.
Huge number, Magnus. And we've got 3 athletes managed to pull the 380 as well. The standard is good.
Well, people got to remember every lift, even though it feels light over the wheel, takes a little out of your body. And don't forget, this is even number 8, and we are deadlifting.
Event number 8 on the deadlift, not event number 1. Very, very different. Tiano made 300 kilos look very easy. 320, smooth and steady. This is nice deadlifting from the New Zealander. 340 with a beautiful lift. This is looking strong again.
That's looking strong.
360. I like the way he's trying to maintaining that tension at the bottom, pulls and keeps his form into a nice strong lockout. Look at this. 380 is going up. Needs to work hard, get the knees locked out, gets the down signal, and we've had another athlete pull 380 kilos.
He's amazing, this guy. And like I said, pulling 380 on this is a good number to do. That's the weight Mark Felix did when we had the Giants live over here in Grindavik years ago.
We all know how good a deadlifter Mark Felix was. Now this is a big moment in this competition. This man has come to win overall. This is the lift he is most concerned about.
Next athlete from Poland, Mateusz Kielikowski.
Mateusz Kielikowski.
Anybody from Poland here?
Crazy man in the hat is from everywhere. Come on, Mateusz. 300 kilos to start with. $300 goes up. Come on, Mateusz. 320, no problem. He's got more than this in him. There's power there. He needs that confidence to grow on the deadlift. The strength is good. Yes, 340 kilos goes up.
He needs this one.
This is the big one. If he can get this, he's going to go absolutely over the moon. Big lift for Mateusz Kielikowski. 360 on the bar. Come on, Mateusz. Come on. Oh, he was so close to getting that bar over his knee. He's going to leave it there. 340 kilos will be the best weight for Mateusz Kielikowski. Inches. He just needed another inch, and I think he would have come up.
Well, you could see he wanted it badly, but it was just, we would have gotten it an inch higher, I think he would have finished it.
Hopefully that confidence is starting to come back. He's such a talented athlete. We want to see him back to his best. I think he'll be pleased. He was very, very worried about the deadlift before that.
From Canada, Wes Dorwinski.
Another athlete that's looked supreme this weekend, Wes Dorwinski from Canada. Just off the podium at the moment, but he wants to get into that top three, and he's very close. He's been closing the gap.
He needs a good score here.
Easy first lift. That's expected. It's when we get to 340, 360, and 380. These are the big numbers that are separating people. Now, this is 340 for some solid points. Absolutely easy lift. He's going to pull 360.
Still looking strong there.
And look at that, 360 goes up. I think he's got 380 in him, Magnus. And again, that will put him right up there on the points.
He should pull this. I would be surprised if he doesn't. I'm surprised of how hard it was, though.
It was a hard pull, but he made it. 380 goes up, and 400 is loaded. He's taking a quick breath, and he's going to attack it one last time. 380 kilos for the Canadian. Once again, he has put himself in the mix.
How many have we got with 380 now? 4?
I think it's 4. I think 4, might be 5. Okay?
Let's have a conversation with
Mateusz, how do you feel with that? 340 kilos. You happy with that performance?
No, I don't have it. It's really low result here. And I must fight in log at the end, probably.
One more event to go through. Still, you were so close with that 360. It was just up to the knee, maybe an inch more.
I start feel a little bit like a squeeze on my chest, and that's why I stop at pull.
Go rest up, get that chest sorted, and come out
Next
like a
athlete,
warrior for
Tristan
the
Hoyt.
log lift.
Canada.
Tristan Hoyt from Canada. This is the man in second place overall currently. and he's made the first rep with 300 kilos look easy. 320 goes in. Comfortable second lift there. 340 kilos is now on the bar, Magnus.
He's looking good. Wow.
That looked very strong.
Well, he's definitely been training the deadlift.
Easy 360 there. He's looking very strong. Tristan Hoth. Last year's champion. He wants to defend the title, and that goes up. 400 now. This will put him on his own in the lead if he can pull this. Oh, that was a good effort there.
That was a good effort. The closest one to pulling the 400 has been Shane. That was so close.
Shane's a fantastic deadlifter. Yeah, but I think that's 5 or 6 athletes now on 380 kilos.
Might work out good for Matthias.
Yeah, that's a very good point. It could actually help him with that many athletes tying the points.
Andrew Burton, our last competitor today in the deadlift, and he comes from USA.
Andrew Burton from the USA had a fantastic show so far, and he's made that first rep look stupidly easy. 320 goes up. He's not rushing through these, he's kind of pacing himself. He knows it's not about time. 340 goes up. This is a big lift there, 360. 380 to put himself into joint first place. Come on, Andrew. Oh, it was another big effort. Couldn't quite get that 380, but 360 is still very, very good. And I know from talking to Andrew, that's one of his worst events. So he's still picking up points even on the bad events.
Oh, if this is his worst event, you know, he's not doing too bad. You know, that's a good deadlift still. And I know he wanted that 380 badly.
So the total points are in, and what has that done to our overall? It has put us with a new leader. At the top of the points now is Tristan Hoth from Canada. Mateusz Kieliszkowski after the deadlift has slipped down. He's on 96.5 points. 3.5 points behind Tristan Hoth. And Andrew Burton still solidly in third place with 91.5. Wes Dewinski from Canada is the chasing man on 82. And just behind Wes is Tiano from New Zealand on 81 points. He has been a revelation at this competition. I've been so impressed with the New Zealander.
Oh, he's doing so good. But this is an interesting twist on the lead. Tristan Holt takes the lead there. Is he going to steal it on the last event?
He did something similar last year, I believe, and it was that towards the end he just kind of snuck up there. But what an athlete he is, and it's that consistency that we talk about all the time. There's just been no weakness with him all weekend.
This is going to be an awesome finish. It's all going to come down to the log medley.
It is indeed. We know Kieliszkowski is good at log. There are other athletes. Rongo Keen's done very well at this log before. Some big pressers. It's not over. It's going to be an exciting finish to the contest. Make sure you guys come back for our final event of the 2024 Magnusson Classic. It will be the log medley.
From struggle to strength, beast form fuels by fight.
Strength isn't given, it's earned. At Tough Wraps, we know what it takes to push past limits. Every product we make is built for those who refuse to settle. Wrist wraps, lifting belts, knee sleeves, designed with precision, trusted by the toughest. From the gym to the platform, Tough Wraps delivers unmatched quality and performance. Because when you train with the best, you become your best. Tough Wraps. Gear up. Go beyond. Visit toughwraps.com. Premium fitness and strength gear.
Guys, welcome back to the final event of the Magnus Classic 2024. We have this beautiful log medley. You had this event last year. I believe you've upped the weights from the first two logs, though, from last year. Is that correct?
Yeah, I did the first ones a little bit. We used to have it 120 and then 135. So we're going to do it 125 and 140, and then go for the 150, and then the 165.
And the 150 is the Magnusson log, and the 165, which is absolutely beautiful. I mean, all these logs are beautifully made. So cool to be up close to see them. That is 165 kilos, but a very challenging 165 kilos. Not like the metal logs that we maybe see in some contests.
No, with the size of the ends of it, it's harder to clean it. But when you cleaned it, it's harder to stop it as well because it wants to keep rolling. These have been proved to be pretty hard, but again, thank you for Richard Looney to making these logs and for us here in Iceland and for the Magnus Classic. Awesome job.
Well, yeah, these are fantastic logs. We had 3 athletes, I believe, manage to finish all 4 last year. It's a very challenging series. Kieliszkowski is dropped down to second place. He wants to win this event. And Tristan Hoth, last year's champion, can he make it 2 times in a row?
Well, I think it's still open. Kieliszkowski definitely needs to win this event and hope that Tristan is a couple of places behind him to clinch the win. If he doesn't, if Tristan stays there close to him, he might get the win.
It's going to be an exciting finish. We have some great log lifters to come. Let's take a look and see how the athletes get on.
All right, we're about to start. So, first athlete for the giant Loglift Medley, Pálmi Guðfinnsson, Iceland.
Pálmi Guðfinnsson. Big step up in standard for him this contest. He's done well. He's held his own. He'll want to finish strong. And he will learn from this experience and come back a much better strongman next year. So this first one, Magnus, is 125 kilos, yes?
Yes, it's 125.
Come on, Pálmi. Yeah, see, he had to work really hard for that. That shows the fatigue that's kicked in, the challenging elements of being out here in the wind, a little bit different to being in a nice warm gym where the conditions are perfect.
I'm pretty sure we would have seen somebody pull the 400 in a deadlift if they were not getting tired.
Just being out in these conditions is tiring. Here we go. 140 kilos for this second log. Up to the shoulders, no problem. You could see that the 125 was challenging today. 140 probably is not going to happen. He did well to clean it actually as well as he did.
His clean was easy. It's just, I think he's just feeling fatigue.
I think you're right. And, you know, good to see him still trying at this point in the competition. He is going to learn lots from being around these supreme athletes, and he's going to come back better next year.
I'm pretty sure he will. You know, this is like jumping into the deep pool, and you know, with all these good guys. You know, you might be good, feeling strong, but you have the tough guys.
Absolutely. It's a make or break kind of experience for athletes, and hopefully it will toughen him up, and we will see him
Next
once
one.
again next year.
Next athlete, Christian Sindri Nielsson, Iceland.
Christian Nielsen is a great log presser. This is an event he'll want to finish the competition strong. He's hit some PBs along the way. Deadlift didn't go how he wanted, but log is his event. Let's see how he starts off. Easy rep there, Magnus, on the 125 kilo log.
He's a good with the logs. He was actually the first athlete to lift the John Paul Sigmarsson log after I brought it to Iceland and had it in the first contest.
That's brilliant. I mean, he's made easy work of those first two. How is the clean on the Magnus Verm Magnusson log? Yes, he gets it up, and he's going to take on the Jean-Paul Sigmarsson 165 kilo log. Only a few men have lifted this log. Christian Nielsen. Come on. Deep breath. You've got time for one more effort. Really quick through those first three logs.
Normally I would, you know, trust him to do that, but this is the end of the competition, and it's harder.
Absolutely. 9th event of this contest. One more big effort for the Icelander. But still, fast through those first three. I think he'll be pleased. Obviously, he would have loved to have gone out and finished lifting that log. As you said, Magnus, 9th event, brutal conditions. These athletes are absolutely exhausted at this point.
They are, and you know, they've been put to the test. And the interesting thing is, they've all enjoyed themselves. You know, it's cold. You're getting many events, but you're still enjoying it.
Well, we're strongmen. We're crazy. We love this stuff.
Next man, Tyler Sigurdsson, Canada.
Tyler Sigurdsson. Easy lift for the 125. Real explosive leg drive from Tyler. Not quite the tricep power of Christian, but he's explosive with the legs. And on that second attempt, he makes sure he fixes the lockout on the 140 log. 150 kilos now, Magnus.
This one's going to be a challenge. Is he going to do it?
It's interesting watching different types of lifters on the log. Some guys, they're just tricep and shoulder strength. Other guys are a lot more explosive. What do you think is the best type of technique to use on these wooden logs?
I think if you can use technique, if you can use your legs, the better drive you get. Now, some of these guys don't really know how to use that, but anybody that's done any kind of Olympic lifting knows how to do that. Next athlete, Didzis Saris.
Didzis did really well on the deadlift, finishing the
Latvia.
contest stronger. Loglift is an event he knows well. Hopefully he's going to finish and be pleased with his performance. Day 1 and 2 didn't go to plan, but he's showing what a superb strongman he is. Easy press there with the first log.
Well, you know, he did good in the deadlift. That's a power event. That's really a strength event. Oh, he's looking good on that one as well. So let's see if he gets the 150.
He's the oldest athlete competing, and sometimes you lose that athleticism as you get older, but you can see he still has plenty of power there. Tricep strength to lock that out, no problem at all. And he is the second man to get to this final log. Can he be the first to press it? Yes! What a lift there from Didzis, finishing day 3 with a bang.
The weirdest thing, the heaviest log looked the lightest. You know, that's just, it was getting warmed up.
It took 8 events for him to warm up, but he has woken up well on the last 2 events. 39.47 seconds for Didzis to do all 4 logs, puts himself into the lead.
Next athletes. Nico, this is it, Georgia.
Nico, the young man from Georgia, just muscled that first log up, no problem at all. Log number 2, easy clean. Just pops it up, he's powerful overhead, this young man.
I've seen him press, he's a good presser. So that shouldn't be a problem for him.
He's made easy work of these first 3. He's definitely got the power for this. He's been a little bit unsteady under his feet, but none of these logs have looked heavy at all. This final log, 165 kilos. Little pop. Has he got the tricep strength? One arm is locked out. The other arm is locked out, and we have a second man to finish this medley. What an effort there. Tremendous strength. He was so easy on the right arm, but the left arm had to kind of work and work and work. He wasn't giving up on it, and eventually solidly locked out. Great performance from the young man from Georgia.
I was so impressed, but I thought he was going to fail it, but he kept pushing and like inch by inch and finally locked it out. That was awesome.
Absolutely. That's 2 athletes to finish. So slower than Didzis, but an amazing effort nonetheless to finish this medley.
Next athlete, Ivars Smakstelis, Latvia.
Ivars Smakstelis. Just strict presses that first log. Trying to get through these as fast as possible. Now, it's important to be quick as well. If athletes get the same amount of logs, the time will come in. And Ivars has been very fast through these first 3. Can he do the final 4th log? 165 kilos. He is up to the shoulders. Looks heavy there.
Yeah, I don't think he was, you know, the 150 looked heavy, and I would be surprised if he would have gotten that one.
Yeah, watching how quick he went through the first 3, I think that was his first goal, was to do 3 fast and then give this big log an attempt. Too heavy, but a fast time for 3. We have a time for 3. 21.56 seconds for 3 logs, and we have Rongo Keane up next. Big log presser, Rongo Keane. National record holder, a man that's pressed well over 200 kilos, and he has finished this medley before.
And he's cheating the rules, you know, he's taking his shirt off.
Are you going to punish him?
He's been wanting to do this the whole contest. And I said no, but I'm going to let that slide now.
I think you should only let it slide if he does all four. If he doesn't do all four, you should punish him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Come on, Rongo.
Next athlete, Rongo Keane, New Zealand. Now he's supposed to wear his shirt, but I'm gonna let it slide if he does all four.
Come on, Rongo Keane. I have no idea how he's topless, Magnus. The wind is freezing. I've got 4 layers on. This is a tough man. Easy first rep.
You gotta remember, it's summertime in Australia where he lives. This is ridiculous.
He's a crazy man, but he's crazy strong. Second rep goes up. This is a different technique as well. He sort of just bench presses it up, leans back and presses with those big arms.
Well, we've seen that with the stones as well, how he can lean back. I don't know how he does it, but he pulls it up. It's like he's kind of stiff in his shoulders. He can't really, some people are like that, they can't really pull that head through like an Olympic lifter would do.
Yeah, different technique, but lots of power. Can he get this final log up? Gives it a big old press. He's close. He's so close. Gonna leave it there for this year. Rongo Keane. So apologetic as well. Massive weight. 3 reps for Rongo this year. That's 2.87 seconds, puts Rongo in 5th so far. This is still in the lead with 39.47 for all 4 logs.
Next athlete, Evans Nana.
Nana just slipped on the ice as he's coming up to the log, but he seems to have composed himself. Hopefully he's okay.
Only somebody that hasn't seen much ice before would step on it.
He's been working hard. He's had a very busy year, ready for an off season, but he's wanted to come out to Iceland and compete in this competition. He's a lovely character.
Absolutely. He was begging for this guy. Please can I come? Please can I come? So there he is.
Here he is, and he's ready with his first log, 125 kilos. Up to the shoulder, easy press. Straight over the log. Log number 2 goes up to 140 kilos. Again, a very easy lift. Magnus for Magnusson log 150. A little unsteady on the legs, but again, lots of power, goes up no problem. And he's going to attempt the 165 John Paul Sigmarsson log. Can he get this? Come on, Evans. Big power through those hips, come on.
That's looking comfortable.
Ooh. Yes! Yes, what a finish from Evans Nana.
I thought actually he was kind of going to choke on it, but no, he got himself together and managed to do it. It's amazing.
Yeah, indeed, well done, Evans Nana.
I love you, Les.
52.59 seconds puts him into third place.
So the athletes have 75 seconds of
Third man
On the log
today to
medley.
get all 4 logs.
After Shane. You'll get bigger after Shane.
Cameraman here looks even colder than I do. The hands are the worst thing for sure.
You are a Viking.
You're used to living out here as well. That's the excuse. Maybe I'm going to have to get fat again. Shane Flowers.
Shane Flowers, UK.
That was a strong looking first lift. Absolutely flew off his chest. Looked like he had it sat a little bit low though. He needs to get it a bit higher, tucked into the neck. That's better. There we go, looking powerful.
That bicep a little bit. He's a bit worried about it.
Yeah, I think this is the first competition back and it's 9 events. It's been a brutal show. His body's probably feeling a little. Looks powerful on every rep.
Oh yeah, that went up with ease. Is he gonna leave it with that?
You see he's in his head. He's struggling with that mental battle. Come on, Shane. You've looked super strong on every single rep so far. So hard to mentally come back from injuries, but the power is there. He's a strong man. Up to the shoulders. Leg drive. Come on. Yes! And he will be so pleased with himself. You could see the questioning before he attempted that log. He wasn't sure. And there's the emotions are coming out. He worked so hard. And it's a lovely finish for him. The confidence is going to grow for next year. He's a great athlete, and I'm happy to see him finish strong in this.
See the doubt. He was like doubting himself. Do I have what it takes to go for that? Last time?
Sometimes you've got to tell those voices in your head to just sod off, and you've got to show what you can do. Congratulations to Shane Flowers there, all four logs. Slowest time that we've seen all 4, but he won't care about that. He'll be happy to get through it. As we said yesterday, on some of these events, it's just a personal challenge. You want to finish the events that are put out in front of you.
Are you not entertained?
We are always entertained by you, Evans. Good man.
This is what the Magnus Classic is about. Pushing yourself, breaking boundaries. It's a big privilege to be here.
There we go. As Evans came over, we've got Audris Jokubaitis, who has been fantastic all competition. He's already up to the 150. Needs to stabilize. Oh, yes, he does get the down signal. He was really quick and efficient through those first 2. He had to work hard on the 150. Can he get this 165?
That's one of the things that, if you stand too close when you lift a log, it can throw you off balance. You stand slightly wider, you hold a better balance. Mental attitude to lift this.
Needs to be explosive, use those legs, just a little too heavy.
He's not feeling it. He felt, no, it's not there.
He's been fantastic all weekend. Really solid competitor. Still, maybe needs to put a little bit more size on to compete with the really big boys in the power events, but very athletic, very explosive, and a great competitor.
To win a contest like Lithuania's Strongest Man, you gotta be pretty good.
There's been some strong men that have come from that country. For a long time, if you were number 2 in Lithuania, you could be number 2 in the world.
Come on, New Zealand! What now? Wake up! Come on! You know what you're gonna do? Wake up! Wake up! Ready!
Tiano!
Come on! Up! Get it there!
New Zealand's strongest man, Tiano Farapui from New Zealand.
Come on, man!
Again, another impressive athletic performer. Strict pressing these logs, Magnus. No leg drive whatsoever on those first 2.
I don't know if he knows how to leg drive. you know, I was blown away by that. Oh, that was a little leg drive.
A little bit of leg drive on that rep there. I think this guy has so much potential. You know, it's not the easiest to get big competition experience when you're living in New Zealand, but I've been super impressed by what I've seen so far. And I think if this guy gets more opportunities, he's going to continue to progress.
I think he needs just to practice the log more, get the feel for it, to know how to use his whole body for it.
Definitely a bright future for this young man. Definitely lacking some experience on some events, but lots of raw power there.
Oh yeah, his strength is there. It's just knowing how to use it.
We're getting down to the business end now.
Okay, go it, do it.
Next athlete, Wes Derwinski.
Where's Dewinski? He's been in 4th place for a while now in this contest. Can he finish
Go, Wes.
up on the podium? Need a big performance here. Great athlete.
Come on, Wes. You sure?
Viper press is the first log.
Come on, Wes.
Yeah, if you can viper press it, you can save some time.
And he's done the same on log number 2. 140 goes up with the Viper. Can he do it on the 150?
Get it up.
Can, but I don't think he's going for it.
Just like that. Come on.
This is really fast, Magnus. He's moving quick through the first 3. Can he get all 4? Come on, Wes. We're up to the shoulders. Come on, Wes. Yes, come on, lock it out. Yes. That was impressive again by the Canadian.
And he was looking around, being arrogant to go like, yeah, look at me, easy.
When you can do it and you make it look easy, you're allowed to be arrogant. First place, what is the time for Wes Dewinski? 39.23, just a fraction faster than did this. Yes, Wesley goes into the lead there.
I'm here, and I'm ready.
Next up, Andrew Burton.
Thank you.
Andrew Burton.
Come on, Andrew.
He's had an amazing competition, currently in 3rd place. He wants to maintain that podium position. Strong second rep there.
It's looking good. Seems a little
Come on,
steady, but
come on.
Gets the 3rd log. Log is one of his least favorites. So, you know, not the strongest event for him to finish on, but he's on to this final log.
that one. He needs that one if he wants to stay in top 3.
We have one more go at this final 165 kilo log.
Come on, Andrew, you got this.
With Wesley doing as well as he did there, Andrew slipping on some points. It's going to be tight between those two for 3rd and 4th place. We'll wait and find out.
Interesting.
We have our battle for 1st and 2nd place coming up.
Only 2 more.
Andrew Burton in 9th position so far. Where's the win? Currently
Next
first
athlete.
place. It's going to be tight.
Mateusz Kilikowski.
Mateusz needs to take the win here if he wants any chance of winning this title. fact that we've got a number of athletes that finish this is good for Matej, but he still needs to come out here and win. He has to try and win this one, and then it's all down. More competitive.
I wouldn't be surprised if he would wipe across all of them.
We witnessed some impressive overhead work in event number 1 on the stone press from this man. He broke a world record. Now he needs to finish strong on the log if he wants to win this title. Currently 3.5 points off at first place.
Come on, Mateus. Come on, Mateus.
The Polishman.
Are we going to witness something amazing here again? This man, he is.
Whistle goes. First log. One motioned. Log number 2. One motioned. Number 3. Is Magnus going to get this right? Does he go through all of them in a one motion manner? Stops at the chest this time, but a solid press. This is fast. We've got to keep an eye on the time. Can he get the 4th and final log? Up to the shoulders, not as efficient as he'd like to be, but he presses it, no problem. And we need to check the time. He's done everything he can to put the pressure. We will look for the time.
I'm pretty sure that would be the fastest time. Looks like it.
It looks like he's been given the nod. He has gone into first place. Kilishkovsky does all 4 logs in 29.56 seconds. It is all down to Tristan Hoth. He needs to get all 4 logs to defend his title.
Is Tristan going to come out here on the last event and clinch a victory like he did last year? Or has Kilishkovsky now giving him too much of big of a task? There's a few other guys already did the heavy one, so it's going to be better. Tristan needs a good score here.
We are in for an exciting finish. Tristan Hoth has been an amazing champion. He's had an incredible year, placed 5th at World's Strongest Man.
And the last athlete to go from Canada, Tristan Hoth.
Champion, we've got to find out. We are in for an exciting one. Now it's about how much of a champion you are. He's been consistent. That's what's put him into first place overall. Now he needs to perform. Log number 1. Strict press is it. He was slow on that strict press. It wasn't the best. He needs to be better on log number 2. A little bit more leg drive. Oh, he was quick with the one motion.
He was a little bit off balance in that first one.
First one came away perhaps from him a little bit, but he was very quick on log 2. And now number 3, 150 kilos, a little more challenging. Yes, he gets it. Keep an eye on this final log. It needs to go up if he wants to get the title. Tristan Hoth, up to the shoulders. Can he get it? Come on! Oh, you could see it was inching up.
He was fast. He was fast with 3.
He needs this though. Better leg drive. Can he get it to lock out? No, he can't. We will have to look at the scores, but I think unless this goes up. 10 seconds. He's been incredible all contest. And it's too much, Magnus. So close on the second attempt on the log. We're going to need to check the scores. But I think that the Polishman might have done enough with so many athletes being impressive this year on this log medley.
They've been amazing, and all the guys have been amazing. It's been a great experience. You know, we've been a little bit later in November than normally. It's colder than normally. It's windier than normally. But it's been amazing.
Well, we've just got it official. This man is our champion for 2024. Turn around, buddy.
Turn around to the camera.
Talk. You talk to the champ, Magnus.
Mateusz Kilikowski, you did it.
Oh, thank you. It was crazy 3 days competition. Very, very cold, hard for everyone. And I fight to the end. I missed a lot of points in my deadlift. I started a little bit, lose motivation, but fight is to the end. I'm really, really happy. Thank you, firstly, for a lot of people from Poland who come here. Maybe 30 people are from Poland. Really, I really love this when Polish people come and support me in another country. And thank you for my family. Dziękuję. Thank you, everyone who support me. I'm really happy now. And it was some warm up for me before season 225 because half year, 6 months ago I tore my Achilles. So I'm not 100%, maybe 70% my performance now. But I will back next year stronger, much stronger than now.
You're gonna come. You promise to come back next year and defend the title.
Yeah, we can talk about.
Congrats, buddy. Well done.
Congratulations, man. Really good. Good done. Really well. Wow.
Nice competing against you.
Tristan, can I have a word?
Yeah.
Tristan, it was a fight to the end. You needed that last log.
Yeah, I need the last log. Just I've had lung issues all year, and they've caught up to me now. So it's just breathing's been an issue. So it's work in progress, and we'll work on it this off season and bring back a new package next year.
It kind of looked like last year you were going to pull it off on the last event on the last minute, but it didn't work out this time.
Yeah, it's close. Like it was a good fight. Whole comp was a good fight between everybody, and came down to the last event, and Mateusz is better.
Thank you for everything, and thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks, Magnus.
You've been awesome.
Great comp. Thank you very much.
Well, great to hear from the former champion and our new champion, Mateusz Kieliszkowski. I'll just quickly run through some of these scores because there are some extremely tight places. Andrew Burton holds on to third place, just half a point ahead of Wesley Dewinski, who finished super strong today. Those guys have been battling it out all weekend. And Tiano Fabui ends up fifth place. This young man from New Zealand has been super impressive. What a show it's been, Magnus.
It's been awesome. It's been absolutely awesome. Now we're going to go straight into prize ceremony.
Someone behind the camera. Cool.
You'll stay over here.
We're going to go to the prize ceremony.
All right. So, prize ceremony. So 15th place, Paul Magnusson. Fourteenth place, Tyler Sigurdsson. Tyler Sigurdsson. Christian Sindri Nielsson.
12th place, this is Saris. Eleventh place, Bronco King. A warrior. A Mori warrior. Tenth place, Nico Kacha. Ninth place, Ivars Spokstalis.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Eighth place, Evans Nana.
Thank you so much, sir.
VIP. Let's dick it.
Seventh place, Shane Flowers.
Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. I suspect with the brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Flow like a harpoon daily. Never stop. Oh, I don't know. Turn off the lights.
Sixth place,
To the extreme.
Aldrich
Mic like a
Jakubaitis.
fan. Light up the stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance. Rest the speaker that bends. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly. One mental melody. Anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it. You better gain weight. You better hit the fools up. The kid don't play. It goes around. Yo, I'll swarm it. Check out the hood woman.
Fifth place, Tiana Favoi. Fourth place, Wes Derwinski.
With the face kicked in, the Vegas all pumping. Quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. Burning them, you're not freaking. I go crazy when I hear us pulling a hot hat. With a souped up tenfold, I'm on a roll. It's time to go solo. Rolling. Hit my 5.0, the rag got nails on my head.
Fourth place goes to Andrew Burton. Second place, and last year's winner, Tristan Hoyt. And our winner, our champion this year, Mateusz Kielikowski. Now I got a special request. I want Colin Price to come here. I got a special trophy for Colin Price for helping putting this on the live stream of Dance Live and Official Strongman. And I got another special prize. for the person that has helped me the most in my right hand through all this, taking a whole lot out of my plate, a lot of stress. Monica Ver Magnusson. So, this concludes the Magnus Ver Magnusson Strongman Classic. This year, we'll all be back next year, bigger and stronger. Thank you.
And thank you, Magnus. From everybody at officialstrongman.com, guys, thank you ever so much. It was a magnificent tournament. Bruno, all the equipment team, thank you. You guys have been working in. If it wasn't minus 15, the wind chill was minus 15. Everything was minus 15. It was brutal. Thank you ever so much. Monica, you are a master of organizing, and you're the other half of Maggie. You really are. Maggie, it's great. Thank you ever so much for having us here. I think from the bottom of my heart, you're one of the great champions of all time. You're also one of the most approachable, decent fellows any of us know. Thank you ever so much. And I tell you what, from the Terminator, you cannot stop him. You cannot beat him. He'll be back next year. Well done to our champion, Mateusz Kieliszkowski. And last year's incredibly humble champion, Tristan Hoeth. And to all of Iceland, we love you! And Lars is still alive! Lawrence Charley's still alive! Right, cut the stream before we go crazy here. Let the party begin. Thank you very much.
From struggle to strength, Beast Form fuels by fight.
Strength isn't given, it's earned. At Tough Wraps, we know what it takes to push past limits. Every product we make is built for those who refuse to settle. Wrist wraps, lifting belts, knee sleeves, designed with precision, trusted by the toughest. From the gym to the platform, Tough Wraps delivers unmatched quality and performance. Because when you train with the best, you become your best. Tough Wraps. Gear up, go beyond. Visit toughwraps.com. Premium fitness and strength gear.